no secret we are big fans of pumpkin in this house. So our next guest is here to show us her phenomenal pumpkin cream cheese bars is Chef Toya Boudy. Welcome back, Chef Toya.
Thank you.
We love having you here. Oh my gosh, we're so excited about this. And of course, joining Cameron at the counter is Larissa and LZ. I mean, pumpkin bars, who's
I know. We've got pumpkin and Toya in the kitchen.
Yes.
I mean, we're very excited.
That's a good combination.
So this all starts with, and it's so funny because, you know, we all know pumpkin pie and pumpkin around this time of year, but I've never thought just roast a pumpkin. You don't need to buy it in the can.
Yes.
And it's easy.
You can oil it up, put it in the oven for about 30 minutes, and guess what? You have puree.
Really? That's all
Now,
it takes.
is that a special kind of pumpkin?
No, look, you
Just
can
a regular, just a,
any kind of
there you
pumpkin
go.
you want to run into. If you,
Gotcha.
It depends on how much you need and how many
Okay.
people you feed.
Good
Or
to
how
know.
big your oven is.
Good to know.
Yeah.
How big the pumpkin is.
Yeah, so we have that. You put that in the food processor to get all the kinks out of it. And then after that, you can just kind of start dumping everything in order.
That is amazing. So this is like, this doesn't have any of the preservatives in it, the stuff that you get in the cans at the grocery store.
Cam, you might like that. That might do something
I'm,
for you.
I'm telling you right
That
now.
might
I
do
love anything
something
from
for
scratch.
you. That might.
And this is just a
talking
little
about.
oil in the oven, bake it for like 30, 40 minutes, and you've got this. It's blowing my mind. I'm so excited.
And anyone can do it. It's not hard, you know? It's one of
Beautiful.
those things you cut it open, you just take the seeds out, and you can kind of run right into it.
Love it.
And then once it's like this, you have everything in the bowl. Remember, always have everything laid out. Dump the eggs in, right?
Eggs, all right, yeah.
Now, if you just want to move quickly, you can dump the eggs in.
Just a little sugar.
Just a little. This is a sprinkle. Cam, turn away. Cam, don't look. Don't look,
You're doing
Cam.
so well up
I
there.
think we lost Cam.
Oh, no, I'm in.
We have
Come on.
oil.
I'm
All right,
always in.
Cam.
Okay,
How you
all
doing?
right. No, I
Merry
don't mind the oil. I
Christmas.
don't mind the
Merry
oil.
Christmas. The vanilla. There we go.
there you go.
And now we're going to mix that together.
It's just simple ingredients, but it's that puree probably that gives it
Yes.
all that like just.
And
meat.
even if you want, see if you have a smoker or something like that, you got a nice smoky flavor you can add to it.
Okay.
And then you can have that smoky pumpkin kind of feel.
So what would you add to give it that smoky vibe?
You could either put it in a smoker, like a literal one, like one outside. You could oil it up and you can put it in a smoker, whatever kind of chips you want. If you want that woodsy kind of taste to it, it could have a good grown-up feel with it.
There's a lot of noises coming out of Larissa
You
right
see,
now.
with some good espressos, like a nightcap kind of thing, it can go a lot of places.
Well,
a lot of
people
places.
smoke like a turkey during Thanksgiving, so you could like throw your pumpkins in with that and make these.
Ahead of time, not with, but ahead of time. Ahead of time,
Okay.
so you won't have that meat going on,
a
you
good
know,
point,
because all of those aromas. Now we have all the spices. We have cloves, we have cinnamon, allspice, baking soda, baking powder, and we have all of that mix, right?
So that spice just takes that pumpkin puree to the next level.
Yes. That's the smell when you walk into the stores, all of the candles and stuff like that too. Now we're gonna mix this up. And look how easy this is.
Very easy.
You know, she gave me a little glance. Toya looked at me when she said, "Look how easy this is," because she knows
I'm telling you, Cam, you can do it.
I know.
Your kids like
I'm getting
this?
better and better.
Yes, they love this and the pumpkin roll, which is kind of like the same process, but it looks like a jelly roll at the end. You see what I'm
Do your
saying?
kids also give you notes? Mama, I liked this, didn't like that.
Well, the 6-year-old.
Yeah.
The 6-year-old, we call him Sergeant Specific. So he will tell you exactly what he doesn't like, and it's just, it's one of those things where he doesn't really give it a moment's rest. He's just like, yeah, so I don't like it feels, you know what, don't think about it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You're not
just
the one
eat.
that's cooking, so go ahead.
Your son eating at your house, so he's eating good food. He probably goes to his friends' houses and he's like, ugh.
He doesn't eat. He doesn't even eat at school. Now
Specific.
I promise
He
we
skips
will
it.
eat anything you cook and we won't
Yeah.
say a word.
I
because it's
appreciate
always
you
good.
for that.
It's the truth.
Now, look at this. I poured it all into the pan.
Okay, and line it with some parchment paper.
Yep. And we're going to toss this in the oven, 350. You see how I'm bringing it and doing
Isn't that fun to watch? I'm like going
Yeah,
like,
it is.
ah.
It's relaxing.
So what's this?
This is the cream cheese mix. Now, you can use this on anything. Throw this on top of cake, cookies, make it a dip. Have like little biscuit cookies as a dip.
Put it on
little
a
caramel on
fork.
top, put on a fork. But this is cream cheese, eggs, cornstarch, sugar, vanilla, just good stuff.
Goodness.
Now we're gonna make, it's kind of like making the caramel brownies, right? Now with the caramel brownies, you make like basically the swirl. But with this, we're gonna patch it up.
And this is what you want to do before baking. You don't do this after.
Yep, before baking.
Could you do it after? If you can eat it like on its own, it doesn't need to be baked. Like, could you add a little extra on the top after it's done baking?
I would take the eggs out and then use powdered sugar instead.
Right. Good point.
Good
And then
catch.
Toya, if you wanted to, could you add food coloring and things like that to change the
Yes,
color of that?
indeed.
It's got a little hot cross bun feel to it,
Yeah.
doesn't it? A little bit?
Beautiful.
I immediately thought about the nursery rhyme. Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, you got it. I'm here for you.
It really
Yeah.
is mesmerizing to watch.
It is.
Now, as you're doing that, I think it's a good time to ask you about the honor that you recently received. Tell us about it.
Yes, my alumni at my school, Nunez Community College. I got, throw this in the oven for a minute. I got an award as a distinguished alumni. Oh my God.
Congratulations on that, and congratulations on this.
Thank you. And my professor, Ruth Varisco, we're really cool, we're really close. She's like another family member, and
So sweet. What a
we were
precious
crying.
moment.
Look
That's
at that.
beautiful.
That's so wonderful.
Good for you.
It was,
All right.
and I was the very first person honored too. So it was a really nice experience.
Congratulations.
How long had it been
Really well
since you had been
deserved.
back?
I go back pretty often.
Oh, you do?
I go back often to speak to the students and stuff
great.
like that, and that's what they called me back for. And I just jumped on it. I didn't even know why they were calling me. And when I got there, it was a surprise.
Oh, how wonderful.
I thought I was coming to encourage the teachers about the new school year. And I was excited
She's
to
got
do that.
goosebumps.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It was a blessing. It was exciting. It really was.
Congratulations. That's huge.
Thank you so much.
Some of your teachers watching right now.
That's right. As you're
every
serving that up.
time.
Oh, baby.
She watches every
Look at that.
time.
Larissa,
Every
you go
time.
first. You go first. Ladies first.
Thank you.
Ladies
Ruth
first.
Varisco.
Oh, wow. How did that
Share it with me. Every time. She even came to my book signing and served. Like,
Oh, really?
Cameron.
yes, yes, yes.
So good.
You have your own. I'm going to have my own.
All right, everybody, I'm going to have a bite, and then I'm going to tell you,
All right, all right.
never disappoint, Toya. You never disappoint. This is absolutely
gosh.
delicious, and you can find this recipe
Thank you.
in the Home and Family Fall Harvest Cookbook, which is available at hallmarkchannel.com.